Trucker 68. If this is your first time watching me, don't let it be your last. And don't you forget to hit that subscribe button and check some more of my videos out. I'm gone. MB Trucker 68.
What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? How you doing today? It's MB Trucker 68. I just here for another video today. This video today is going to be focusing on why do we get sick? I often, get people that tell me that, oh, well, I have this because it's hereditary or stuff like that. And, in some cases, it is in some cases, but what I want to talk about is why. And, the reason why is that it's the food, y'all. It's the food. Now, let's give an example. My grandmother, my mom, both diabetic. My grandmother on my dad's side, so that's on both sides, diabetic. Now, as a young lad, my mom cooked for me, showed me what to eat, so I eat the way she ate. Now, hold on. All right, sorry about that. As a young lad, I was saying that, my mom cooked. She showed me how, I seen her where she cooked. I ate the same food she ate. So, in turn, if I'm doing exactly what my mom is doing, eating the same type of stuff she's eating, she's diabetic, well, what's the thing's going to happen to me? Most likely, I'm going to become diabetic. Let's take my wife. My wife, her mom is diabetic, and her dad is diabetic, both of them. So, same thing. As a young girl, little girl, they cook for her. She eat what they eat. In turn, what happens? She's diabetic. So that tells me it's the food. It's the food that we're eating. There's a lot of food out here that we're not taught, what we're eating, and we're just going by what our parents and stuff like that tells us, and what we see everybody else doing. We're eating, just everything they're eating. So, of course, we're going to come down with the same type of diseases or sicknesses they have. I mean, it only makes sense to me, right? Now, one thing that we're not taught is about, hybrid foods or cross-pollination. We're not taught that. At least I wasn't. Maybe you were, I wasn't. There's a lot of food out there we're eating, and I'm not telling anybody to stop eating what you're doing, or this is for educational purposes so you can know. Because I didn't know. A lot of people was asking me, how I care myself of, diabetes. Actually, I had a doctor's appointment yesterday, and like he told me again, this was a totally different doctor, as a matter of fact. He said, keep doing what you're doing. I don't know what you're doing, but whatever you're doing, keep doing it. That's what he told me. So, that being said, when I fasted for 57 days, in actuality, it was 57 days as far as nothing. I was just doing a lot of research, trying to figure out, how to get rid of this diabetes after, going against the grain, going against all odds. And one thing I found out, somebody said, food, the food that you're eating. What are you eating? Hybrid foods. Give you some examples. You don't have to believe me. I'm not trying to tell anybody anything. I'm just telling you this once again, for educational purpose. Carrots. Hybrid food, made in a laboratory, man-made. Yes, it might sound unbelievable, but it is. Broccoli, celery, the list go on. Potato, beets. There's a lot of things out there, everybody, that's hybrid food that's contributing to us getting sick. Now, we don't know these things. Let's take a carrot. A carrot was made in Holland. I think soy was made in England, another hybrid food. A lot of things we're eating, we don't know. But, and there's most things out there is hybrid foods. Not saying all of them are bad, but you just need to know. Rice. I used to eat a lot of rice. I used to eat a lot of, processed meat. Turkey, processed turkey, lunch meat turkey, processed. I used to eat all that crap. And, wheat, another thing, hybrid, wheat, hybrid. The body doesn't digest that stuff good. It's really bad for the pancreas. So I'm just giving some examples. Hey, I'm not telling you to stop eating it. Just want to let you know what it is. I mean, you can go do your own little research, but those are like a few things, but there's more out there. Now, I put a list out, and I put a list up again. And if I put this list up, you can look at that list. That stuff on there is not hybrid. And another reason we get sick is that the quote-unquote so-called nutritionists, the way they tell us to eat is the pyramid diet. What's the pyramid diet? The pyramid diet is 80% acid, 20% alkaline. Our body was meant to have an alkaline environment. And with the processed food, preservative, is not happening today. Stephanie McLean, she talked about, alkaline water, which is good. It made me think about that. And she's, yes, alkaline. Diseases, all that stuff cannot survive in an alkaline environment. Cancer cannot survive in an alkaline environment. 7.0 pH level and above. That's where we're supposed to be. But it's reversed. The only thing that's supposed to be acid in our body is our stomach. Our stomach's supposed to be at 3.6. Acidity level. But everything else is supposed to be alkaline. That's where we're getting sick, people. It's the food. It's the food. And it's hard. I mean, I'm guilty. I juiced 57 days, and what did I do after I juiced? I went and attacked a hamburger. I know it's bad, but the difference is I ask myself, what's the nutritional value in this stuff? I know it's nothing. I mean, a carrot. What's in a carrot? Starch. What's starch? Starch and sugar. What's starch? Potato, starch. I mean, broccoli, starch. I mean, that's all. These are starch-based things. And what happens when starch goes in your body? It turns into carbonic acid. So I'm just giving a little educational purpose on why we're getting sick. That's why we're getting sick. We need to try to reverse that. So when I juiced for all that time, for 57 days, and I'm actually currently juicing again, I'll talk about that in another video. But when I juiced all that time, alkaline, and if you look at my videos, my juice changed. I used to use carrots. I used to use celery. I used to use broccoli. I used to use spinach. Oh, I didn't know if I said another, like I said, I know it's surprising everybody, but once again, I'm not telling you that. I'm just telling you why we all getting sick. But I used to use all that stuff in my juices. If you look at my juice now, stop using all that. I don't use that stuff no more. All that stuff on the alkaline scale was 3 point something and on down. Carrot is I think 3.6 or something like 3.5. I don't remember what. But anyway, I'm just saying. So what I switched it. You go back and look at my juice videos. That's why I switched. I used to use lemon. I use lime now. So, but just want to say just wanted to make a video like that. And that's why I believe I heal myself. I changed all that. I'm trying to transition. It's hard. Like I said, it's very hard. But, like I said, I don't eat, I try not to eat meat daily. I mean, when I did a 57, of course I didn't eat meat. And that's our biggest thing is everybody think you need protein. Protein is protein that. But, alkaline. You get an alkaline environment, high iron. You got 102 minerals. You get all that stuff, you'll be okay. But just want to be a subject on why are we getting sick, and that's why. And when you are sick, you have a cancer, you got diabetes, you got whatever it is, you're feeding it with all with these hybrid foods and all these processed meats and all that junk that we're eating. So that's why we're getting sick. If you want to know, there's your answer right there. That's it. It ain't nothing else. Sometimes, some small cases there are other things, but that's what it is. So, look, I just, I got some more videos coming. Like I said, I started juicing again, and I'm barely on day 3 now. So, but, I've never stopped juicing. But when I say juicing, my definition of, juice fast, for me, is 100% juice. That's it. Just juice. When I say juice fast, if I just say I'm juicing, that's just me. When I look at somebody on a juice fast, that's where I look at it. Is you just all juice, that makes it a fast. So, but that's my take on a fast. But I'm not gonna make this video no more than 10 minutes. But I just feel, just want to, get that out there, because I just still getting to this day, it's hard for people to believe that, it's healed. Once again, it's not our system, our doctors, our medical team, they're not taught to do that. Everybody's not taught to heal things. We're taught to treat things. But, your feet, just let your feet with all that, stuff. But, this so we're almost at 10 minutes, so that's about it. Just want to make this video. All right, well, it's MB Trucker 68, take care, and remember to don't do drugs.
Thanks for making it to the end of my video. Like I said earlier, if this is your first time seeing me, don't let it be your last. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button.